Well, we're going to get more reaction now. Let's bring in Ros Altmann, who's an economist, Director General of Saga, who started the day with me here, telling me what you wanted to hear from the Chancellor.
Yep.
Did you get what you wanted to hear?
Well, we certainly got some of it, which is great news. And actually, I've already had some emails saying, great, thank you very much. I mean, we got some relief for people in pension income drawdown who'll be allowed to take more money out of their pensions. And we got good news that the government is going to use pension fund money to kickstart infrastructure. But we didn't get that overall feeling that there was anything for savers in general.
Just going back to pensions, because the tax relief we saw, and it was much anticipated that was the way of, I suppose, getting money from the top end, the higher earners. Do you worry at all that in any way that sends out a message on pensions that contradicts with just the basic message of people saving more for their retirement?
Well, to be honest, I know that the pensions industry itself will be a little bit upset that the very top earners can't put quite so much money into their pension funds, but the measures aren't coming in until 2014. So very top earners have got at least a year to put lots of money into their pension scheme now. And of all the things that the government could have done, this is probably one of the least painful for the high earners. So they'll still have lots of money in their pension funds. We'll still have most people getting good tax relief.
Aside from that, you were hoping to hear more on people who were saving.
Yes,
you didn't get
really
that. You were also saying earlier that pensioners felt very hard done by the budget. Was there much here for them, do you think?
I think the Chancellor was quite clever in that everyone was worried he would hit them more, because last time we had this shock of the so-called granny tax when the Chancellor hit pensioners with a new tax that nobody had even seen coming. There weren't any new horrible surprises this time. Things were quite well trailed. So it was rather an absence of bad news that is to be celebrated rather than particularly good news. But on the other hand, you know, there were a couple of things that were good and then things still that need to be done.
And I suppose on the other hand, we know that austerity is going to last much longer. That's for pensioners and everybody else.
We're all going to be feeling some pain, but I must admit that I am hopeful that we will get some growth, at least if not next year, then good growth the year after. And I think, you know, we've got to hope that the Chancellor does have the right plans. I would like to see more for savers. Pensioners and savers have actually got money that they could spend. They're frightened to spend it. We need to increase confidence. So this is like a small step along the way that we need to go. But I think the Chancellor does need to do more.
OK, well, Ros Altmann, thanks for coming back to give your thoughts on what you did here, having mapped out what you were hoping from the Chancellor. Well, a whole range of announcements we heard through the course of the day.